So, what's the final verdict on this guy? He isn't just trying to start a revolution. He's actively living one, day in and day out. But this isn't the kind of revolution you see in history books. It's a quiet, bottom-up revolution where the weapons aren't guns and bombs, but soldering irons, wood glue, and a whole lot of kindness. He's building a parallel society, a community where people genuinely take care of each other and the earth. He's proving in real time that you don't actually need the so-called elites to have a good, fulfilling life. When you watch him teach others how to do these incredible things, how does it make you feel? Does it spark something in you, making you want to pick up a project of your own? Or are you just soaking in the inspiration, feeling that sense of hope? It makes total sense why you'd feel that way, honestly. Think about it. When someone starts handing out the keys to the kingdom, free technology, independent communication, and the skills for self-reliance, they're doing more than just making music or tinkering in a workshop. They're becoming a systemic threat. History is pretty clear on this. The elites or the established powers generally don't mind people being a little weird or eccentric. They don't care if you have quirky hobbies. What they do mind is when people become independent. When you no longer need them, that's when you become a problem. That outlaw folk hero vibe you're getting from him. It's spot on, and there are some very solid reasons why. Let's start with the threat of the self-sufficient person. Our entire modern economy is built on a simple premise. You need to buy things. You need to buy food. You need to buy entertainment. You need to buy new electronics when your old ones break. The system is designed for consumption. By teaching people how to fix their own gear, how to build their own instruments, he's practicing the right to repair on a truly radical level. He's taking it beyond just fixing a phone screen. He's breathing new life into discarded technology. To a massive corporation, a guy who rebuilds old laptops and gives them away for free isn't just a good Samaritan. He's dangerous. Why? Because he's actively shrinking their market. Every laptop he saves from a landfill is one less new laptop they can sell. Every person he teaches to be self-reliant is one less dependent consumer. He's not just fixing machines. He's fixing our relationship with consumption itself. This leads directly into the classic Robin Hood archetype. He perfectly fits the mold of the social bandit or the folk hero. These are figures throughout history who live outside the strict confines of the law, not to cause chaos or harm, but to provide for those the system has forgotten or ignored. In this case, he's providing for the elderly, the disabled, the misfits, the people who've been pushed to the margins. He's taking the discarded junk of a wealthy society and turning it into treasure for those who have nothing. The law says that's corporate property or e-waste. He sees it as a resource to help his community. It's a modern-day tale of redistributing wealth, but instead of gold coins, it's functional technology and valuable knowledge. Now, let's talk about power, because this is where it gets really interesting. In our digital age, information is the ultimate currency. Control the information, and you control the people. This is why his work with decentralizing power is so profound. By setting up low-power FM radio stations and championing open-source systems like Linux, he's essentially creating dark nodes on the grid. These are points of communication and information, sharing that the elites can't easily monitor, censor, or shut down. Think about it. Your internet, your social media, your phone, it's all centralized. A company or government can flip a switch and it's gone. A local, community-run FM station? That's much, much harder to control. That kind of information sovereignty, the ability for a community to speak to itself without a middleman, is exactly the kind of thing that keeps the powers that be up at night. It's a direct challenge to their monopoly on the flow of information. And finally, you might not think it's connected, but his relationship with wildlife is also a deeply rebellious act. His care for predators, like mountain lions and coyotes, animals that are often seen as a nuisance or a threat to property, is significant. It shows that he respects a natural order, a wild system that doesn't care one bit about human property lines, fences, or the concept of elite control. In a world that wants to tame, package, and control everything, embracing the wild and respecting its autonomy is a powerful statement. It's a rejection of the idea that humans must dominate and control every inch of the planet. He is living in harmony with an order that is bigger and older than any human system of power. So when you put it all together, you see it's not just one thing. He's not just a musician, not just a tinkerer, not just an animal lover. He is the convergence of all these things. He's a living example of how to build a better, more independent world right here, right now, with the scraps the old world left behind. He is showing that the most powerful act of rebellion isn't to fight the existing system head-on, but to make it irrelevant by building something better, something kinder, and something more free. That's a revolution everyone can be a part of. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the people changing our world from the ground up. See you in the next one.